Welcome to another episode of Russell Realty Minute with your host, Evan Russell, where Evan shares his real-world real estate experience with you. If you like what you hear, please be sure to give him a quick review right here in iTunes. Thank you for listening.
Let's talk about should I rent or should I buy? Let's just talk about it from the cost of entry, the cost of obtaining a new house to rent or home to rent or apartment to rent, and buying a house or buying a condo. All right, let's talk about from the greater Boston market. If you're listening to me from another spot, this is how it works in Boston. If you're going to rent a place in greater Boston, north of Boston is where I'm familiar, to move into a rental is going to cost you 3 to 4 times rent. It's going to cost you the first month, last month, security, and in some cases, a broker fee. Okay? So if you're moving into an apartment or a condo that costs $2,500 a month, which is the average of a one-bedroom apartment in the city, believe it or not, that's $2,500 times, that's $10,000 up front to rent a $2,500 apartment for a year. Now, let's move to the buy side. If you were to buy a $350,000 condo, the expectation or the lowest amount you could put down on an FHA loan is 3.5%. So to buy a $350,000 condo, roll your closing costs into your mortgage, so you only have to come up with 3.5%. You could own a $350,000 condo for $12,250. That's 3.5% times $350,000. So the choice is really yours. Do you want to spend $10,000 and basically throw it away on rent, or do you want to spend $12,500 and own something that you're going to build equity? The math is simple. So when people say the general cost of renting versus buying is always cheaper when you buy, in the long run, it certainly is. Because if you pay rent for 12 months at $2,500, I don't have the math in front of me, but it's a lot more than your mortgage is going to be. So not only is it $350,000 at 3.5%, $12,250 down, I can almost promise you that it's going to be less than $2,500 a month, and you're going to own the place. So a lot of people say, well, I don't have the money to buy. It's not the right time to buy. You really should think about your finances and really think about what the cost is. And it's really not even so much of a greedy realtor saying, yeah, buy because I make more money. It's really just about financial sense. And if you amortize it over a couple of years as to the rent you're paying at $2,500 a month that's going down the drain versus your $1,500, $1,700, $1,800 a month in mortgage payments, it's pretty easy to see which way you should go. At least I think it is. Got any questions? Let me know. Russell Realty Minute. I'm Evan, the Russell team. I'm in the greater Boston area, north of Boston. If I can help you buy, sell, rent, whatever you need, let me know. I'll be happy to help. Although I will always steer you to try to buy instead of rent.
This has been another Russell Realty Minute, brought to you by Evan Russell.